Hi everyone, I'm 𝗥𝗶𝗿𝘆 and today I'm here with Tina. We are from IILT. So today we're going to do a role play where we are talking to a 26-year-old patient. He has been diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So he has a lot of concerns about how to overcome this, and we are giving suggestions and recommendations about what we can do about this. So I will play the part of the nurse and Tina will be doing the role of the alcoholic. All right, so let's get started.
Yes, so you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So can we start? Okay, and your time starts now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Richa and I'm one of the registered nurses working in this ward. Mr. Tom, how are you feeling today?
Oh well, nurse, what to say about my feelings? I came to know that I'm diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, something which I've never expected. I don't have anything else to say now, accepting the fate and moving on.
I understand that you must be having a very difficult time right now, but don't worry. I'm here as advised by the doctor to discuss about some measures, how we can overcome your alcoholic behavior, okay? So before that, if I need to help you in a better way, I need to ask you some questions to get a better understanding of your lifestyle. So may I ask you some questions?
Okay, that I don't mind.
Lovely. So could you please tell me about when did you start to drink alcohol?
Actually, I started to drink alcohol when I was 20 years old. I started to move in with my friends.
All right.
That was the time I started.
Okay. And at what time of the day do you drink a lot, like in the morning, afternoon, or in the evenings?
Usually we started off by in the evening time, but now we drink even in the morning, afternoon, at night. Now we don't have a time, you know.
Okay. Have you ever noticed any sort of triggering factors like stress in your work life or in your personal life?
Actually, stress, yes, financial constraints, because I'm just 26 and I'm been, you know, shifting from one job to another, and to get things sorted out is becoming a little bit problematic. So to overcome the stress, I drink. And then my friends, I think of not drinking, but my friends come up with maybe a beer or maybe a peg of alcohol or something. I try my level best not to drink, but you know, I get into it, and then weekend parties and stuff, yes.
It happens, I understand that. So thank you very much for answering all my questions. I got an idea about, you know, what I can do for you. So before we get into further discussion, what I need to tell you is that since you have been already diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, it is high time that you stop alcoholism.
But nurse, may I interrupt you?
Sure.
Everybody drinks alcohol, and most of the people have fatty livers. Or like, why should I stop drinking alcohol?
See, in your case, you're only 26 years old and you have been already diagnosed with this problem right now, which shows that you drink a lot, more than the required amount, okay? So I'm not commenting that alcohol is a good habit, but still if you drink alcohol, you have to keep it under control. Right now, you are in a place where your liver has been already infected, so we need to do some measures to control it, okay? So that's the reason why the doctor also suggested me to come and talk to you with measures about how we can overcome the problem. So it is very important that you consider these measures and do the instruction, follow the instructions of the doctor, okay? So if you don't mind, can I give you some suggestions right now?
Oh yeah, please.
Okay, so I would suggest you to join some alcohol anonymous groups where you can talk to people having the same problem. So when you share these ideas with them, you'll get an idea about how to overcome it, okay?
But most of the situations when I go in like this, I still have the tendency to drink, nurse.
So you told me mostly you drink with your friends, right? Because you have the pressure from your friends. So I would suggest you to find some new friends if possible, and maybe move out from that apartment or place where you're staying right now. Try to find a new place, okay, so that you can deviate from the urge of drinking alcohol. And also whenever you get the urge of drinking alcohol, you can try doing some hobbies or activities you like doing. Do you have any particular hobbies?
I think I have to inculcate a hobby, because I have never, you know, seen like to do a hobby or thing, because I've been always spending time with my friends, drinking and partying. I think I have to do something about it. I have to think about it now.
Well, in that case, exercise would be a perfect option for you. Okay, so try to find some time every day to engage in any physical activities. It will help you to mold your life in a better way. Okay, and I reassure you that if you have a perfect goal in your life, and if you have a determination that you have to control and you have to stop it, you can definitely do it, okay?
Okay.
And I ensure we will do everything from our end, and if you have any further questions, please do ask me.
Do you think I'll be successful enough to, overcome from this alcohol drinking?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, if you have the willpower and the determination from your end, we promise you to do everything from our side as well, okay? So do not worry, the doctor will be here anytime soon, and he will give you further more details about your condition, okay?
And
so
through that I will be better, right?
Absolutely, okay?
Yes.
And meanwhile, if you have any queries, please ring the buzzer and I'll be happy to help you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No
nurse.
problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, very well.
Okay.
So we are to the end of our role play, and very well done, Richa.
Okay.
Yes. So actually, alcoholism, smoking cessation. Okay, both these role plays are an evergreen topic.
Very common too.
Very common too, because you need to know how to talk, how to how to make the patient talk also, right? That's very important. How to prolong a conversation, so that's very important.
And also, since it is a very general topic,
Yes.
like it's not unknown for us, right? So you'll have a lot of information to talk as well.
Yeah.
So if you can pre-plan some information about,
Yes.
if this is my case, I can talk like this. So if you plan like that, it will be more easier for you, okay?
Yeah.
So we will get into the feedback session where you can get more tips and techniques about how to approach this role play in a different way. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, this is Richa and welcome back to the feedback session of another role play. So we just watched a role play where we are talking to a patient who is 26-year-old and he's an alcoholic, okay? And he has been diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, and we are trying to persuade him to quit alcoholism. So let's see how we can do this role play, and let's see how to figure out the keywords as well. The first task: collect information regarding his drinking habits. That's your first task, okay? So since it is a noun case and the patient is in the ward, so you can directly start the role play by greeting the patient using the patient's name. So you can start this by saying, "Good morning, Mr. David, how are you feeling now?" Okay, that's your start. And he's saying, "I'm not feeling good," or something like that. So as an answer to that, you can say, "I'm sorry to hear that, but don't worry, things are going to be fine." And then you can get into task number 1. Okay, here the keyword is collect information, drinking habits, okay? So here what you're going to do is, after providing the initial assurance, you're going to say why you are there, okay? So you can say that, "I'm here as instructed by the doctor to talk to you regarding your alcoholism. So I would like to gather some information. So could you please tell me, when did you start to drink alcohol?" That is your first question, okay? So after that, you can ask a second question like, "At what time of the day do you drink the most?" All right, and then you can ask question, which is the second one. The second task is where you're asking for any triggering factors, okay? So the second task, in the second task, the keyword would be triggering factors. So there you have to ask about the stress and peer pressure. So here you can ask as a continuation of task number 1. Since task number 2 is also information gathering, you can combine these two, and you can ask a question by like, "Do you experience stress in your life, and as a result of that, do you feel like drinking alcohol?" That is the stress related question, okay? And then about the peer pressure, you can ask a question like, "Do you feel pressurized to drink alcohol when you're with your friends?" Okay, so this is how we are going to finish task number 1 and task number 2. So let's see how we can do task number 3. Advise the patient regarding the harmful effects of alcoholism and that he has to stop drinking alcohol immediately. Okay, so what are the keywords here? So here we are going to pick the keywords which can be harmful effects of alcoholism, stop drinking alcohol. So this is what we are going to stress in this particular task. So let's see how we can do it. So here, to make this particular task little more effective, what you can do is you can relate to the information given in the description box where it says that he is already having liver cirrhosis and he's only 26 years old, right? So you can club this information. So you can say, from your case note, I can see that you're only 26 years old and you have been diagnosed with liver cirrhosis. So it is a high time that you stop alcoholism because it can cause a lot of complications in your future life. So right now everything can be controlled, but if you continue like this, it might cause a lot of complications affecting your future life. And then you can continue by saying that some of the difficulties he might experiencing due to severe alcoholism, okay, like maybe he won't be able to balance his personal life and professional life, or you can even state about his lack of concentration, or he might get a lot of hallucinations, so things like that. So what are the information that you know about adverse drinking habit? You can mention those there, okay. So that's how you can do task number 3. So let's get into task number 4. Suggest ways to reduce alcohol consumption, AA groups, finding new friends to share an apartment. So here the keyword is reduce alcohol consumption and all the information given in the bracket. So here what you can say is, so I'm here as instructed by the doctor to help you in some ways to reduce the alcohol consumption. So I would suggest you to join some alcohol anonymous groups in which you can speak with people who also suffer from the same problem. So that is the first explanation, and then you can say that since you told me that you are having the urge to drink a lot of alcohol and you feel pressurized to drink alcohol when you're with your friends, I would suggest you to move into a new apartment and find some new friends with whom you won't feel the urge to drink alcohol, okay. So that's how you can complete task number 4. Now let's see task number 5. Encourage the patient to give up drinking alcohol by stressing the importance of having a healthy life. Set goals. So here we are actually providing an encouragement, so our keyword would be encourage. Give up drinking is the second keyword, and healthy life is the third one, and the fourth one would be set goals. So let's see how we can connect all these 4 points and frame a sentence. So here actually you can use the age, because he's only 26, that's way too young, right? So you can actually use the age to make him feel like that he has a long way to go and he can set some goals in life, right? So you can be a motivational speaker here. So let's see how we can create a sentence, okay? So you can say that, I understand it must be difficult for you initially to give up drinking, but if you have a proper determination and willpower, you can definitely give up drinking, okay. So it is very important for you to give up drinking alcohol to lead a healthy life, because you're only 26 years old and there are a lot of milestones you can achieve. So please make sure that you set some goals for your life and with proper determination you work for it, okay. So this is how you can provide that emotional support or that encouragement there. So this is my way of providing that encouragement. You can do it by yourself, okay. So this is how you can talk to this 26-year-old patient about how to give up alcohol consumption. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If yes, please let us know in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time with another video with the feedback session. So take care, bye bye.
IILT, it's my cup of tea.